Hello, hello, hello. How is everyone doing? Welcome to the Grateful Friday Productivity Streams during the month of November. Can you guys believe it's November the 8th? This is the theme of 2024. It's flying by so darn quickly. It's kind of like crazy. Um, so, if you are new here by any chance, I run 30 minutes of sprints with a 10-minute chat in between a break. I use the Wonder Space app. I'll share my screen in a little bit. And we usually can fit around 4 sprints. If I get too chatty, I may have to do only 3. But usually we're pretty good with the just 4 sprints, and we're pretty good at sticking to that 10-minute break, give it or take. It also helps if I do a short intro, if I'm not talking too much at the beginning. And sometimes that happens, and then I talk a lot at the ending. So welcome. I will mention it again a little bit later, in case no one knows. But it is pinned at the top of the chat. If you were at Laura's stream yesterday, we had a talk about if said as a dialogue tag, if it was dead or if it was invisible. We had a lot of conversation about that, and we talk about the he growled, and it was hilarious because some of the people in on screen and on chat were like, oh, I don't want someone to growl at me, and we just came up with no, I want him to maul me. So that pretty much started for those girly shop. That's the apparel that has the most options for you. Um, so you will see the Mommy t-shirts, just plain. There's a tank top version, and there's the Mommy Daddy and Mommy version. I will slowly add to it. A lot of the things, most of the things are gonna be a little bit unhinged, FYI. And I'm pretty sure, and I can be corrected, but the person who came with the name of the shop was Jessica. So thank you so much. It was out of the few suggestions that I got, that was the one that was not taken. So we're embracing it. So yeah, it is available. So if you have any suggestions for more unhinged things to put on shirts or other type of products, let me know and I'll see if I can do something about it. So yeah, I apologize. I'm gonna go ahead and start us with the first sprint. As always, let me know what you're working on today. For people who are new, my Friday streams, that's when I work on Mireya Navarre things. So those are my paranormal projects. So I will be working on finishing drafting episode 49, because that's supposed to release next week. The reason that that one has taken longer is um, it is the episode before the last one first. And there is a scene in that episode that I was like, I have an idea. And I have an idea of a way to sort of interconnect all of my vampire stories. So that's why it's taking longer because I now have to pull information from other stories and find which one, which I'm pretty sure I know which one I'm taking because that's the one that I built the biggest like um, kind of like world around it. So I will be pulling everything into that. Um, so yeah, the first one that's gonna uh, be woven into this bigger thing will be Marina. It's not gonna be like super complicated, but whenever I decide to then release the books in that specific world, then people will be like, oh, now I see how it trickles down and around. So that's what I will be working on. And I think I will be starting episode 15, which is the last one. I if I finish it today, I may do a sit down video just talking my feelings out because I've been working on this since 2022, I think. 2022? Yeah. Yeah, I think. So, it's a lot of thoughts. Also, a lot of thoughts about Kindle Vella phasing out. Um, and yeah. So let's go ahead and get our first sprint in for the evening. I'm gonna go ahead and start it, and I'll see you guys in 30 minutes. Happy productivity, friends! we're done, friends. How did we do? Let's start the break. Let me go ahead and a few things. This, then here. Hello, hello, hello. Let me see. So, we got a Tiffany, we got an Alice, we got a JC, we also got an Emma and a Regina. Hello, hello. Oh, I'm glad that I'm good company. Regina has been doing all the things. It's revising, did 90 minutes in the piano, took a nap. Love that. I also took a nap. I think it was more like an hour and a half nap before the stream. I was hoping for a 2 hour, but I'll take the hour and a half. I was definitely sleepy. And I came home closer to 2 p.m. And I'm like, I don't want to really drink coffee at this time. Because I do work tomorrow, early-ish. So, I don't want to be, like, staying up until, like, 1 or 2 a.m. But yeah, how did you guys do? Let me check. So, I had to do kind of like, if my mouse wants to work, had to do a little bit of sort of, but not research. And I say sort of, but not, because I know I have this information. The problem is I don't have it in my laptop. It's probably on one of my hard drives. I have some of it on Google Docs, but not all of it. And a lot of what I have in Google Docs, it's pretty old and it has changed. So I sort of took what Google Docs said and what I remember that I have changed. I changed a name and wrote 372 words. So we're getting there. We're getting there. Let's see. I'm working on some character studies to finish this last story. Love it. I also have to rethink some of the history of elfing. Ooh, that's interesting. Huh. Do you have to like rethink it because it doesn't make sense for the last book? Question mark. So yeah, that's what I did. I am enjoying what I'm writing because I am, again, opening, like, further opening the veil of this world, and kind of like giving a little bit more to the readers. The other thing I'm excited is about finishing this story, so I can reread it and jot down all the things that I came up with. Because honestly, I think this is the story that I have pantsed the most. I mean, I plotted, but I didn't plot it all the way from episode 1 to episode 50. I did more like a street light, no, headlights, kind of like plotting structure. So I am sure there's some discrepancies, and I'm looking forward to revising this, because then I can actually solidify the world within the worlds. So, yeah. Let's see. The chapter I'm revising needs at least two sections to be rewritten, owing to some adjustments I made on early chapters. Yeah, that's one thing. Probably that's something that I'll do early next week. That I need to look out when I do a final read through for a short romance, because I know I took out a few things. One of the things was kind of like a significant subplot, sort of. And I need to make sure that everything that, like the snowball of me removing that, it's smoothed out and took care of. Um, so yeah, let's see. I've changed a lot of book two. It's all Sky's fault, which means I have to rework book three because I use a lot of the ideas I had there. Oh, I do feel your pain. Oh, wow. See, I I love you and Sky, but I know you two more than any other of the group that will really uphelp things. So when I feel very solid about a story and a plot line, I'm like, I don't want to workshop this with anyone, because if in that workshopping Tiffany or Sky is there, I know I'm gonna be like scrapping the whole thing. uh, and I know it makes the story better, but I also am like, I like the story that I came up with. I don't want to change it. Oh, I totally feel that. Um, Cause Sky did read. It was one of Sky and JC did read the holiday romance. Um, and they had a couple of uh, suggestions that I was like, okay, how I see what they're saying. How can I do this in the least painful way for me? So far, I have not ordered a retro keyboard, but I may need to if I'm going to reward myself for this revision. Yes, do so. I mean, the keyboard that I have, this tiny little keyboard, clicky keyboard, um, it was not really a reward. My red keyboard stopped working uh, for some reason, and I was eyeing this for a while, and it was on sale, so I got it. My red keyboard works, but I am happy with this little thing. Uh, I like it. So I have so much space now on my desk now that the keyboard is like tiny, tiny little thing. Love it. Um, it wasn't even worth shopping. The story was done, and she told me she was DNFing. What? How dare she? And her reason why triggering a whole. Oh, so the reason why she DNF triggered a whole mental breakdown moment, and I couldn't look at the story the same way anymore. Oh, that's why I said it's her fault. She will tell you something different, but I will tell you that. Oh, now I want to ask Sky what's her side of the story. That is, oh God. Yes, Esther, my precious laptop started to glitch. Thank you so much, Wonder Space. Um, Started to glitch on some letters, so I also have a small one like yours. Yeah. I also like that this is a clickety, not a clickety. It's clicky, but it's also on like a creamier sound. I don't know how to explain it. Yeah, so it's kind of like, it's not like typewriter type of keyboard, which my red one is closer to that sound. Um, yes, yes, it's a more muted, creamier sound than the like typewriter like clicky sound, which I like. I mean, I have my red keyboard because I like the sound of it, but I am loving the sound of this too. And yes, I hate when that happens. Jason's like, wait, Tiffany, you change it from what I read, or what I read is what you change it to? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I may have a feeling that you read it before it changed, but Tiffany can tell you. I don't know. Um, Hello, some. Um, that's the answer. Nope, I changed it from what you read. And also, Regina say hi to JC, and JC hi to Regina. Okay, so let's go ahead and do the second sprint. And I will probably go and get some wine. I feel like I want some wine when I don't want wine. Anyways, let me start the 30-minute sprint. I'll see you guys in 30 minutes. Happy productivity, friends. Welcome back, everyone. Welcome back. Welcome. Let me look at the comments and see who we got here, because I was like, after I got my glass of wine, I was focused. And what I wrote, so good. Like, what happened? So good. Not the pros. The pros can get better, could get better. But the happenings, love it. Let's see. We got a Nia come in. Hello, hello. We got an Eva. Hello, hello. Good to see you here. Okay, the retro keyboard has been ordered and will arrive on Monday. Love that. Hopefully you will share with us a photo on coffee. I would love to see which type of retro keyboard you got, Regina. Let's see. Regina went down a rabbit hole of all photos. Love that. Love that very much. Okay, let me see how many words I got. Let's see. I got 596 words. Love that. Love that. Love that. This episode is hefty. I know I can post it completely, like in one document on my Coffee and Patreon for my members, but I'll have to check the workout. I may have to split it on Vela, because it may be too long for their allowed it max of workout. It might be. Not 100% sure, but it might be. I am pretty sure that it's very safely either at 4,000 words or over 4,000 words, and I am not done writing this episode. Thank you. So I am having a good old time with this. So yeah, and I cannot wait for this to be done, and hopefully I can, when I get into planning 2024, I hope I can set time aside to revise this story, because it's just, if I can really wrangle the world, it's gonna be really good. I am excited. Let's see. I may play some more Sims. Got some potatoes in the oven, camping out in the family room. It's my birthday, yay! Happy birthday, Eva! Those celebrations are over. The day has been grand. Thank you all in advance. I'm glad that you had a good birthday. And yes, camp out in the family room. Enjoy playing the things that you love. Enjoy the time with your family. And, it's always good to celebrate your birthday. I remember there was a specific year that I didn't want it to celebrate, so much that I pretty much shut out all of my friends, and 3 of my friends just like crashed at my house, and they were like, no, we're not gonna let you do that, because celebrating your birthday is really important. You are important to a lot of people. You're a precious human being, so you should be celebrated. And after that, I don't miss celebrating my birthday. I don't care if I'm celebrating alone. I am up to celebrate me. So I am so happy that you're having a good day, that you're enjoying your family time, that you're enjoying the things that you like, because you are a wonderful person, Eva, and you deserve to be celebrated. You are a precious human being, and have and not only a wonderful day, a wonderful weekend. Hello. Your birthday is on a Friday. You can celebrate the entire weekend. You should have celebrated the entire week, you know? I am one of those annoying people who either celebrates the entire week of my birthday, or if I am like super festive, I celebrate the entire month. It also helps that I have a bunch of different groups of friends that they have different schedules. So I have a lot of different birthday celebrations throughout the month. So I love that. You sound excited. I love it. I love paranormal, especially vampires, and having the idea to intertwine all of my vampire stories into a massive world that I created years ago, it's got me even more excited about it. So, let's see. Happy birthday, Eva, from Tiffany. I get that. I want to celebrate next week, but I can think of anything to do. I mean, what are things around you that you can do? What are the things that you want to do that you, if you have the time or and the money to do without any guilt, and you're not responsible for anyone, what are those things that you want to do? List them and then see what you can realistically do. Or there's some things that you can get some family to help you make like the space to do them. Happy birthday to Eva from JC. 3-day weekend, yes. We're having pizza night with the fam. I love that. Love it, love it. Happy birthday, Eva from Nia. Laura is back from gallivanting across the world. Well, across the city. Love it. I was baking a cake for my sister. It's her birthday today. Nice! Happy birthday to your sister too, Alice. The world, the county. Where would you live if you couldn't leave where you are? Interesting. That's an interesting question. Happy birthday to Eva from Laura. Birthday twins. Laura says, I dropped off a family member at the airport, then went to Sephora and got foundation and stuff, went to Macy's and got dress bands, got my nails done, and ate food. Sounds like a wonderful Friday. So Eva asked Tiffany, what is something you want to do before your next birthday that you haven't yet? What is something you love to do but don't do often? Yes. Maybe just photos to celebrate. I didn't do that, but I think I will next year. Like fancy photos, I mean. I love that. And yes, that sounds like a lovely day. What Laura shared with us. So yes, Tiffany, I will think of what have you done lately, or what would you like to do for yourself, and see if that is possible. And yes, I start this. If anyone would like to answer that question of where would you live if you couldn't leave where you are? I will. Eva likes to know. I would like to know too. Getting all presentable for the interview tomorrow. Hooray for the interview. Tiffany's like, I have no idea. Do you have a budget? Is the first questions. Or does it. Thank you. Does it need to be $3? Also, Roy has thoroughly licked me in retaliation for abandoning him for hours. That is cute. That is adorable. I'm trying to think. Or you're trying a budget. Oh, you're trying to do a low by month for November. Okay, okay. Okay, so it's kind of like celebration on a budget. Interesting. Okay. Uh, well, if anyone has any suggestions for Tiffany, I will love you to leave those on the chat for her, um, so she can get some ideas for her birthday celebration. We're gonna get to the third sprint of the evening. I'll see you guys in 30 minutes. Happy productivity, friends! Welcome back, friends. Welcome back. Let's start the break. How are we doing? Um, let's see. We got a Sky coming in. Hello, hello. She also said happy birthday to Eva. And I love that Eva asked the question that I wanted to ask. I was just waiting to come back from this friend. So, Sky, what did you say or do? What's the side of your story about Tiffany having to like rework book 2 and book 3 and the history of elfing? Um, because she's sort of told us the side of her story, and we would like to know yours. Uh, Still no words and lounging with Roy. Love that. Sky's like, I did nothing. Well, I mean, I don't think she might have throw you on the pavement and then drove the bus over you. Something like that. For bus though. So I would love to know um, um, a general reason why you DNF'd it that was so earth shattering for our friend Tiffany. Also, I wrote 574 words for that sprint. I'm gonna check how long this episode. Out of just pure curiosity, how massive is this as a draft? Let me look. Let's see. Right now, this episode is 4,897 words. Oh, God. Oh, God. Nia is back. Hello, hello. All I did was answer questions and gave my honest opinion. Yeah, she said you DNF'd and changed her entire view of the world or something. Nia is a bit late, was watching the guy shoot pool in the game room, aka the garage. Love that. Wasn't here for it, just read the chat. You got the gist of it, Eva. Yes, Tiffany needs a staycation birthday. Uh, Sky is like, again, I plead the fifth. This is my guess. No one needs to confirm it or deny it. So probably is something that the fit does not apply to Canadians. And you know what? Laura, she's gonna come up with saying, I'm not Canadian, I'm Jamaican. I can just see it. I can just see it. She conveniently saying that she's not Canadian. This is an author to tribunal. My guess is that probably her reason was a little bit personal, and that's why she doesn't want to blast it on a live chat. And if and probably was enough of a thing for Tiffany to be like, oh, Now I see things very differently. So good I'm not Canadian. see, see, see. Caribbean people. I know them. Um, it happened internationally. You're dealing with the CIA. You're not really dealing with the CIA, FYI. Uh, well, you can't hand it. I didn't hand it anything. I just know I know Sky pretty well, and I also know Caribbean people pretty well. Um, we get into the nitty gritty of intersectionalities, about our identities, when it's the most convenient. so, um, I didn't. I could have just not said anything. Wait for her to be like, "But I am not Canadian," and cackle the hell out of here. Um, you're dealing with the MI5 007 underway. Now, then you can romance them. Now, I was already started typing it. See? Again, not only I know Sky, I know Caribbean people. we, we are for a lot of foolishly. um, I mean, it is what it is. Also, this guy has said that before on other like conversations where they're like, "But aren't you Canadian?" She's like, "No, I'm Jamaican. I just live in Canada." So I have heard her say this and clarify this plenty of times. Um, so, plus in my defense, I did tell her she could totally kept the book as is, so it's really my fault. Question mark? I don't know. I don't know, cause it depends on the feedback. There's some feedback that you can just be like, eh. I mean, I see it, but it doesn't like changes the story for me as a writer. It's not. It doesn't change the enjoyment and entertainment of it. But then there's some feedback that you're like, oh, oh no, ugh, I need to fix that. Like, ugh. So it could be that kind of thing that is just alters the way you see something. I don't know. Let's see. I should start getting packed soon. Flying out on Sunday morning. Yes, you should, friend. I hope the move goes smooth and it's not stressful or anything like that. No. Sorry. Was tinsel not used as shippery Robinov? No. Tinsel breaks very easily. So, no, friend. No, no. Hello, Andy! Hi, hi, That's totally fine. Thank you so much for stopping by and saying hello and popping the like button. Thank you so much. I hope you have a great weekend. If any of you are not subscribed to Salt of Yandy, do yourself a favor and do that. Thank you. Laura says, I already ordered moving boxes and packing foam. Love that. Love that. Love that. Um, and I hope you see this as a new beginning with a lot of like positive possibilities, even though right now we're not able to see all of those positive possibilities. I know moving can be really positive or really negative. I I have moved quite a good amount throughout my years, and I always try to see the positive. Um, so that just mostly because I don't want to carry any like negative and bad emotions. Um, and also because it's just when you think about it positively, it's I find it easier to kind of like pass the page of that chapter and carry on. Um, I'm feeling a lot more positive since I got the job interview. Yay! Like there's something to come back to besides a free room. Yes, yes. Also, I mean, you're coming back to family, which has their highs and their lows like any other family. So, I think you can definitely look to the future in a positive way. Roy is twitching and growling in his sleep. Hilariously cute. Sam does that. Oh, she's not here. Um, yeah. I usually let her like twitch and growl a little bit. Sometimes the growling gets sometimes worrisome, and when it gets worrisome, I'm like, okay, Sam, wake up, wake up, just in case she's having a bad dream. Okay, friends, we're gonna go ahead into a last 30 minutes. Like our beautiful friend Tiffany says, this one is for all the marbles and the beans and the legumes. The last two things I added them because I'm silly like that. Um, but yeah, let's go ahead and do that last 30-minute sprinty sprint. I'll see you guys in 30 minutes. Happy productivity, friends. are back, friends. We are back. How everyone do? Let me stop this. How did we do? I wrote 283 words in the first 12, 13 minutes, and that finished the draft of episode 49. That episode is at 5,180 words. like, oh. So I copy pasted it into a Word document, and I started sort of revising it, but then I was just like, I'm happy with what I did tonight. I saved the Word document, closed it, in the last few minutes I started working on a thumbnail because I will be, so in the morning you guys will see me at Inimitable Books stream in the morning. So I will be, I don't know exactly what I will be working on, but I will be there. And then in the afternoon, I'm still looking at time, but in the afternoon, I will do sort of like a pop-up stream, but the difference is I will be working on my social media for Mireya, and probably I will be working on the social media also for the this right here, which is at the top of the chat. If you have not seen it, if you were last night at Laura's stream, you probably witnessed the shenanigans and the unhingedness and the chaos that we are. And from there, this unhinged apparel shop, and it can be other things kind of shop, was born. So for those girlies, shop, it's hosted by Printify. So it is out there. If you really got excited about the Malmy shirts, they are there. There's the Malmy one, there's the Malmy Daddy and Malmy Mommy. There's another one that I don't know when I said it. It was on a stream also. I would say weeks, maybe a couple months ago, where I was like, do you want me to be honest or do you want me to bless your heart? So that is a shirt too. They're there. I will try very hard to keep the prices under $25 before shipping. I don't control the shipping prices, and I don't control the manufacturer prices. The only thing that I control is the percentage that I get. So that's what I lower to keep the things within a price range. So I'll try to keep everything, depending on what eventually ends up there, anything between, I don't know, $12, $10 to $25, no more, before shipping, obviously. I don't do the shipping or anything like that. Like, I just create the designs that are born in the chaotic and unhinged streams, and I'm just gonna put them there for you guys to enjoy. So yes, that is there. So I will be doing a pop-up stream on Sunday, sometime in the afternoon. I don't know when exactly. You'll see the stream schedule in, I don't know, today or tomorrow. And I will be working on social media content for Mireya. So you'll see what kind of like things I do to promote the cereal. And you will be able to see also what I come up with to promote for those girlies shop. Because while it's not something super serious, I also would like to let people know, like, hey, this craziness is life. So yeah. If you are someone who struggles with coming up uh, ideas for social media content, uh, I hope you can join. If you struggle with someone that you you struggle with coming up with marketing strategies, um, that you can come. That will be the best way to ask questions, see what I do. If you have Canva questions, you also can ask them. So that will be a great opportunity for a lot of people who might been wanting to ask questions about social media, but they don't find like the time or the space to do so. I I will say I am not an expert. I am not a social media guru or anything like that. I just understand it a little bit better compared to other people, partially because I do have a degree in advertising, and partially because I am interested. I find social media interesting. Um, so that's why I'm a little prone. I do struggle like anyone else, but uh, what am I trying to say? So yeah, I'm not an expert. So my word is not the gospel. But if you needed some help, if you needed to see what someone else is doing, if you needed ideas, that will be a great stream to tune in. Um, I love that. I hope you get employed. Honestly, I worked shortly for Barnes and Noble, and it was a good job. It was a little too far for me, but it was good. Oz, chaotic, never. For those girlies, yes. Where are you taking this cereal, Esther? I am not taking this, as far as I know, I'm not taking this cereal anywhere. I'm just, that's for people who want to know how I promote a cereal. Um, did you already say that? No, I have not. I have not said anything. I mean, I did left a comment someone else's video about Kindle, Kindle Vella diet. I'm like, I have my stories from the get-go on Coffee and Patreon, and um, my memberships do better than Kindle Vella. So Kindle Vella disappearing into the ether does really nothing for me. I do have to sit down and then um, build up a marketing to promote my memberships. So that might be something you guys, that could be one of the things that you guys are gonna see on that stream. Me working out a marketing strategy to bring readers to my membership. As someone who doesn't have like books on Amazon or anything like that. Are you leaving your Velas up until Amazon closes all down? Uh, My preliminary decision, I'm still not 100%, but let's say I'm like 85% sure that I am not. Because uh, you could, if you open all of the episodes, or all the episodes that you have open, you can download them and have them on your Kindle. And I don't want that. Like, if you wanna, if you're a reader that wants to see the first iteration of those stories, I will much prefer you to join Coffee or Patreon membership. Also, because you're gonna have a lot more than just Maureen and the Vampire, so it's a higher value for readers. Um, Also, it wouldn't be confusing when I release those stories as full length novels, and people then be like, but I do have this story already on my Kindle when it was used to be available, and I'm gonna be like, well, it changed a lot, and you have read just one story out of like probably, I don't know, three or four that been already out since you read that one. So that's where I land there. So I need to check the email that they send when they announced that they were closing, and see what's the deadline for writers to remove the stories from Kindle Vella. Um, so yeah, that's I'm still 85%, but I I'm confident that I'm gonna stick to it the more I think about it. Um, yeah. Uh, Readers have until February. Writers have until early December. Um, if I cannot update the story, I cannot remove it either. So, early December, they are gonna take all of the things that a writer can do on the platform on the back end. So yeah, I don't remember when in December. That's why I have to look for the email. I know writer's deadline is a lot earlier than reader's deadline. So yeah, but it's okay because Maureen is gonna end before the end of November. So if anyone is reading on Kindle Vella, you might just have 1 week to finish it all before I remove it. If not, come and join me in one of the memberships. You can choose from Coffee or Patreon. They are the same. Um, like, money-wise. So it's more like, which platform do you prefer? So yes, friends, that is all. Again, if you are into unhinged apparel, check out the For Those Girlies Printify shop. Link is up in the chat. If you're seeing the replay, the link is on the community tab, and I will try to remember to put it on the description. And oh, and if you're someone who struggles with coming up with social media content idea or marketing strategies, be on the lookout because I will be doing a stream this Sunday. I just don't know the time yet. So yeah, those are all the things that I have. Let's see. Wait, did you start streaming from? Yes, because the U.S. change, and I mean, I don't know if the Canadians changed their clock, but U.S. folks changed their clock. So for the Eastern clock, it seems that I start at 5 p.m., but I start at 6 p.m. my time. I have not changed my streaming schedule. It's just that y'all change your clock. So I'm still ending at 9 p.m. I'm still doing 6 to 9. It just looks to you 5 to 9. 5 to 8. So uh, it's this is a you thing, not a me thing. And I say you as a general you, not just you, Sky. Um, ah, thank you. You're very welcome. I've almost hit the run thing. I lived sleep about an hour. That's totally fine. Thank you for working with us. Yeah, so it's just you. The general you changed the clock. It's still the same time for me. Bye to everyone. Have a great weekend. Hopefully, I'll see you guys around. Bye.